Today we're testing out the new Ryobi, not Ryobi, 40 volt HP 800 CFM 40 volt brushless blower. This is the Whisper series, which I'm really impressed with so far. And today we're going to test it out. I have a lot of grass on the sidewalk over there that needs to be cleared. We have the blower tube with a rubber tip, which is great. Doesn't scratch things like the siding or if you get too close to your car. And then right here, and that's it. So this is a tool only setup, so you're gonna have to get yourself a 40 volt battery, or you can buy it in the kit that comes with one. Let me go grab a battery. So here we have the 6 amp hour 40 volt battery, and we have nice balance with this size right here. So one thing I like with this, you can just feel the power. It's like pulling it back, and the fan is pretty quiet. I'm very impressed with that. And then it has a cruise control right here. All right, let's go clear some grass. So here's the lawn I just mowed with the Ryobi 40 volt push mower. It's very thick, wet grass, but the handheld leaf blower is doing a good job pushing those clippings away. I just need to get in here next with the line trimmer and clean that up. So when I am testing out leaf blowers, I like to bring it over here by this curb and just see how well it throws the leaves off the curb. In the fall, this really just shines very well, getting those wet, heavy leaves that have been sitting in this ditch. They were probably there for at least a week or two, and I want to get them out a little bit, and you can just see how it's blasting them away very nice. Here's some more fall leaves that you can just see. The leaf blower has a maximum airspeed of 180 miles per hour. So in just a short amount of time, you can really clean things up. Often you'd need a backpack blower, but with this situations where I really like a handheld leaf blower, quickly clean the mower off after each use. So today we have a clear 19-degree winter day. The snow's fairly fluffy, and I think that would be a good chance to try the Ryobi blower, clearing the sidewalk off. All right, Leo, I think I'll go the other way. So yesterday we had a little bit of snow on here, and we had some freezing rain. So wherever people have walked, or the dogs, that kind of made frozen footprints like that right there, that's going to be a little bit difficult. But if the sidewalk were fresh snow, it would easily clear with this. All right, let's look over here at the boxwoods undisturbed snow and see how this does. With the sunshine on the siding of the house, that will melt pretty quick, but you can see how powerful this is on that snow. That's probably a good 4 inches, I'd say. All right, so now you've had a chance to see this and actually hear it a little bit. First thing I want to say when it comes to the sound, this is my favorite of all the different handheld leaf blowers I've ever used. This seems to be the quietest and actually the most pleasant sound. You may not hear anybody else say that, but I often wear headphones, and it's just, the sound of this really is not bothersome. Some have a little bit of a whiny noise to it. This one just seems to work really well. There's one thing I'd like to see offered maybe sometime is a short stubby nozzle. So let's say you want to like wash your car and get up close to it. I think it'd just be nice to have a stubby nozzle option like I have seen on some other handheld leaf blowers. So the price of this with the bare tool like this, $229, $349 if you have a 8 amp hour battery included with a charger. This is a 6 amp, that's what I was using with the 6 amp. So we're going to look at the box here a minute that has some other specs that I think you're going to want to hear about. So I'm sure you heard the rating 800 CFM. The tool itself, 5-year warranty, is advertised to have more power than a 31cc gas blower. And if you're wondering the runtime, you'll have up to 85 minutes. I'm sure that's on the low speed. And then this is 82% quieter than gas. So just that, seeing that 82, that's what I'm saying. It has a really nice sound to it, not too loud. So I mentioned this has a cruise control, variable speed trigger, and then this button right here, that's how you toggle between the low and the high. So if you want to stay in the high range and have the trigger pulled all the way, then you're going to only get, let's see, with the 8 amp hour battery, 17 minutes of runtime. And then when it comes to the weight with the 8 amp hour battery, 10.55 pounds. And even though the 8 is a little bit heavier than this, it is balanced really nice, has really nice ergonomic grip. You can see right there. So there's one other thing I want to point out that I really like is the air intake right here. It doesn't seem to get in the way. Sometimes when you're wearing loose clothing, it gets pulled into that. It doesn't actually go through that, but just pulls your shirt, or if you have some loose shorts, it pulls it towards that. I did not notice that with this right here. And this definitely has a lot of air that flows through it. So I think the design of this is excellent. And on the back right there, you have a slot, so if you want to hang it like on a nail or a screw, you can put it on the wall for storage. And you have the option to take the rubber tip right here off. This right here just improves the airflow, so it might change the sound a little bit. I didn't really notice it, but I just leave it on and it works well for me. So after all that, I can say this is definitely Mark Thomas Builder approved. I definitely like it, and I think that you will too. So if you have any questions about this, let me know down below, or your comments. I definitely like hearing from you guys and responding. So that's it for now, friends. Hope you enjoy this. Thanks for watching. See you next time. Just want to say I appreciate each and every one of you. If you want to keep watching some other Ryobi tool reviews, I have a short playlist I put together for you right over there that you can check out. Enjoy.